Hey guys, welcome to Sam's 610. So in this video, I want to show you guys what I'm currently working on for my current project. So right here, if you guys remember quite some videos ago, I did a video of my new toy, which was a go-kart. This was the engine that was on the go-kart. It's a Tecumseh, supposed to be a Tecumseh 6.5 to a 6 horsepower engine, small engine. But it turns out that this is a Craftsman engine and I found that out when I had ordered this tension spring. I needed a new spring on it, and I read the model number that was on this engine, and the guy that I had talked to from the place that I got the parts from told me that this was a Craftsman engine. So basically this was described when I bought it as a Tecumseh Craftsman. Maybe it's the same thing, I don't know, but I know the serial number starts out with a 143, which what the guy had told me that is a Craftsman. Maybe it's the same company that makes it. I have no idea. Well, anyway, guys, back to the point. This is actually the second carburetor that I had put on this. This thing ran great, probably for maybe about a half a summer, and then I had nothing but problems with it. So this carburetor was replaced. Could never get this thing tuned right. I could never get it to work. I went ahead and got a new air filter for it. So basically I was having issues with my spark plugs. My spark plugs kept fouling out in this thing. So no matter what I tried to do, this thing just kept fouling out. Could not get the carburetor set right at all. Nothing but trouble with this thing. Complete waste of time, waste of money. I mean, I've only paid $130 for the entire go-kart, but you know, it is what it is. I bought it used, going into it blind, and when I got it, like I said, it ran great for a while and then just stopped running. Everything kept flooding, kept wetting a spark plug, no spark, no engine, won't run. So basically, I went out, got new spark plugs for it, put a new spark plug in, and I had a problem with this. I actually had stripped out the hole on this. So that was completely my fault, stupid mistake on my end. So now I want to show you guys what the current project is. I really hope you guys enjoy this, and I can't wait to get this thing up and running. So here is a Predator 212 engine that I got from Harbor Freight for about $120, something like that. So basically I had trouble trying to get this thing to fit on the go-kart. And my buddy Ben actually had fabricated a plate for me, a 1/2-inch aluminum plate. He had cut this down to size for me. Man, look at this engine, guys. This thing is a beauty. I love this engine, Predator 212. This thing is great. It's a 6.5 horsepower engine. Hopefully this thing runs really, really well. I'm excited. I don't have any gas in it. I don't have any oil in it, but where I'm at right now is we got everything mounted up. We got the screws put in. Like I said, my buddy Ben fabricated this 1/2-inch aluminum piece for me. We drilled the holes. We got everything mounted, ready to go. Not really too experienced what was going on, but I have the old pulley and the old clutch from the old engine. I was able to get that off. I was able to get the set screws in. I had a little bit of setbacks getting the set screw in, so I had to trim the set screw back just a little bit just to get this to lock in. I was able to use the chain brake. I went out and had to get a new chain because the chain didn't fit, so I went and got a chain off Amazon for about 20 bucks and got a chain brake with it. So this is a part, it was a 2-pack chain, so that's part of the chain that I had used. And the chain brake is probably somewhere in this mess, so I'm not going to be able to show you the chain brake right now. But basically I got this up and I put quite a few links in it, and I took quite a few links out of it, I should say. So basically there's still room in here, and I think I might need to go down another link or so, maybe, I don't know, but you can see here it just keeps spinning. Either that or I might have to go back to the drawing board. It's very possible that this chain might be too big and it's just not biting into the sprocket here. That could be part of the issue here. So I'm going to try and take another link out and get this thing reattached. So hopefully my plan is, guys, to get this up and running and maybe do a first pull start once I'm able to get everything up and running. But I wanted to share this project with you guys because I want to try and shoot some video with this new engine. So I'm really excited about this, and I really hope that this comes out right. I'm not really mechanically inclined, so I'm just trying to do this on my own. I have a little help if I need it, so I'll do what I can do to try and get this thing to run, but I am super excited. This thing should be a lot faster, should run a lot better than what I had. So, once we get this running, I'll, do my best to shoot a video, and I'd like to share this with you guys. But here's the box that it came in. I didn't get a chance to do an unboxing on it. There's no unboxing, so I apologize for that. I was just so excited. I wanted to get this thing open. So here it is. Here's the specs on it. It's a 212cc engine, a horizontal shaft gas engine, of course. And like I said, this is a 6.5 horsepower engine, so this thing should move pretty well. I'm really excited about it. So we'll see what's going. We're going to see what's going to happen with this, guys. But hopefully this thing runs as good as it says it does. I do see a lot of videos on YouTube with Predator 212 engines. They seem like they run extremely well. They compare these things to Honda engines, but for a fraction of the price. Like I said, Harbor Freight, $100. So very excited to get this done. I had to take the seat off to get this thing mounted. I put the seat back on just to make sure everything was flush and that nothing was hitting. This is very big, so it's going to hit. I thought it was going to hit, but I probably have like a little bit of a clearance on it. So I thought about maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe drop a comment. I thought about maybe once I get everything mounted and up and running, maybe I can just take everything off of here, maybe sand the entire body down and repaint it. This is an old style Manco, and I wanted to try and keep this Manco as original as possible, but doing modifications is fun. I thought about maybe, getting a new muffler for this, and maybe getting a cold air intake system for it. Get one of those big cone air filters to stick out. Do like a pipe exhaust, coming out somewhere, or maybe, going down somewhere towards the bottom or something like that. I thought about getting a new steering wheel, and of course we still have to hook this throttle cable back up. So I got to run the throttle cable over to the linkage system and get that all hooked up and ready to go. And I also, another thing I'm going to probably have to do, obviously, is get this pull start. I'm going to have to take all of this off and then shift it the other way. Because if I do, unfortunately, I'm going to be pulling this right into the seat. So, you don't want to pull it into the seat. So basically, I want to get this, flip this around, and be able to do, a pull start from back here. You don't want to, you don't want to have to go the opposite way. This is not something you really want to do. So, yeah, well, guys, I'm very excited. So, let me know what you think. Do you guys want to see this thing running? Do you want to see me ride around with this in the GoPro? Of course, it's extremely dangerous. So I do have a helmet, guys. Don't have to worry about that. So safety first. But I do have some GoPro mounts that can mount maybe on the back or maybe somewhere on the front. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. If you like this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. And as always in my videos that I do at the end, guys, later.